Hey everybody, Steve here, and welcome to the AFR Game of the Week. Now, for those of you who have been following the channel, you might remember that this was a segment that I had on the news about a month ago, and it was from a suggestion from a viewer, and I liked the idea so much that I wanted to give it its own series so that we could go a little bit more in depth in discussing the games of the week and allow people another forum for leaving their comments as they play out and follow along here with us. So for this first episode, I'm going to throw a couple of game ideas at you. Coming up here in week 5 on the NFL schedule, the New England Patriots are going to be visiting the Dallas Cowboys. And so that will be our first game of the week. And our second game of the week is going to be over on the baseball diamond. It's playoff time in baseball, and not sure what a couple of the matchups will be because we have the wild card games coming up here on Tuesday and Wednesday. But we do know that the New York Mets are back in the playoffs, and they're going to be visiting the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that will be our second game of the week. Now, for myself, I'm going to be playing the 1957 Boston Patriots going down to visit the 1957 Dallas Texans. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I'll be using the 1957 set for second season football, which has an alternate history where the American Football League opened up its doors 3 years earlier. And of course, the Dallas Texans are not the Dallas Cowboys. They would go on to become the Kansas City Chiefs later in their franchise history. But for my playthrough right now, it's their opening season, and it's game 5, or week number 5, here in my 57 season. I'm playing through the Boston Patriots. Boston is 3-1. They're coming off a tough loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. And the Dallas Texans are 2-3 currently. And I just wanted to focus real quick on one player on that Dallas roster, and it's their flanker or wide receiver, Don Maynard. He was drafted by the New York Football Giants in '57. He was the 109th pick in the 9th round, but he actually didn't play that year. So in this alternate universe, the Dallas Texans took him, probably one of their first picks, and he'll be their starting flanker in the game. Of course, Don Maynard would eventually go on to play with the New York Jets. He'd win Super Bowl III, have an illustrious career, and then he was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1987. For my game 2 of the week, I'm going to be using 2 teams from the Fall Classic set for History Maker Baseball. And I'm going to have the 1986 New York Mets traveling to the 1988 Los Angeles Dodgers. So I'll have Dwight Gooden facing off against Hershisher. Should be quite a matchup. Alright guys, so now I'll turn it over to you. You can post as detailed a result as you'd like. You can use any combination of the teams that you'd like for whatever your favorite game system is. You can post comments here, you can shoot an email to me, you can post comments over on the Delphi forums, or if you'd like, you can even shoot a video of your results, post a link here, and I'll showcase it next week on the show. Alright guys, should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to reading or seeing your results. And until then, have fun, play games, and I'll see you next time after further review.